Hey friends, welcome to Gardening with Creekside and this week's nursery tour. Oh my goodness, so much has been happening here at Creekside and Christmas is just around the corner. So stay tuned because we have got a lot of great gift ideas and lots of fun information to pass along to you. So of course we are Creekside Nursery here in Dallas, North Carolina, a Zone 8A. Christmas, is today is a Monday. We're filming this on Monday. It is 3 weeks from today, I believe. Holy cow. If you are looking for some great last minute Christmas gift ideas, head on over to the website gardeningwithcreekside.com. We've got Felco products, we've got merchandise, we've got gift cards, we have all sorts of really nice, great gift ideas that you can give the gardener in your life. Also, okay, let's do a little bit of housekeeping, shall we say, right quick. We have still a very nice selection of shrubs online that we have here at the nursery that we can ship out to you right now. While supplies last, while the current shrubs that are in inventory for our online sales, these are quart size shrubs, you can find the whole inventory online. They are 40% off. I would much rather send these shrubs to your home right now instead of having to overwinter them here at the nursery. Go check out gardeningwithcreekside.com. Click on, I think it's a shop or the shrubs. There's a tab, click on that. All of those shrubs that are listed on the website, now not all of them are in stock because we've already sold out of some of them. They are flying out of here. But the shrubs that say add to cart, you can purchase right now, we will send them to you within a day or two of you ordering them. So we can send them to you right now. Now, if you're a zone 2 and you're covered in 4 feet of snow right now, maybe not a great idea to order them unless you have a greenhouse. If you're in a warmer zone like I am, say 6B, 7, 8, 9 and beyond, go ahead. It is a great time to go ahead and get those. You can add them to your garden. My gosh, we just planted the signature garden last week and everybody is doing great. So all those existing shrubs are 40% off. It's only on those shrubs. It's not on other pre-orders and it will automatically be deducted. You don't have to put in a special code. You can just order those. Speaking of pre-orders, we have got the annuals and the perennials that we will be shipping to you in the spring. Are we shipping you annuals and perennials right now? No, we are not. One more time. Are we shipping you annuals and perennials right now? No, we are not. Are we going to ship them in the spring according to your grow zone? Yes, we are. So you can go ahead and go now if you know that you want that Super Bina pink cashmere from Proven Winners. You need to order it now. Go ahead and pre-order it. That way you're guaranteed to have that beautiful pink verbena in the spring. That allows us plenty of time to adjust our inventory. And because when it comes down to the spring, say maybe it's March and April and you're like, oh yeah, I needed to get that, that new verbena. By then it may already be sold out. So you need to go ahead and place your pre-orders now. We are not going to ship them until it is appropriate for your grow zone next spring. Same thing with the perennials. So go check that out. And if you sign up for emails and texting, you can get a coupon. So it's a one-time coupon that you can use for either 15 or 20% off. So if you go to the website, I'll have all that linked for you. You can get a great discount on your pre-orders. Now, in case you missed it, we have partnered with our sweet friends at Power Planner. If you have watched us for any length of time, we are huge fans. Use these augers all the time. Greg is just, one, he's an amazing guy. Two, he's an amazing businessman. And when we contacted him, we're like, Greg, we need something different here in North Carolina with our thick red clay. So we fashioned, this is Jenny's auger. It is a 32-inch whole auger, right? So it is not an extension, like it is one piece. This is the limited edition in pink. So this is available. We have a couple of these here at the nursery and you can also order them online. If pink's not your jam, you can get lime green. That is totally fine. But what is so great about this auger, we used this when we were planting the signature garden. Y'all, this thing is a game changer because it's 32 inches. So Imagine I have my drill on here. I can easily hold my drill and I can still get some leverage on it. It's not too high, because if I have an auger too high in red clay, thick clay soil, it's gonna whip back and I can't get the leverage that I need on it. So this is the perfect height. Also, this is 5-inch, so this will be great for your annuals, your gallons, and I even planted 2 gallons with this. The flighting is not as deep as a traditional 5-inch auger. That takes a little bit of the weight off, but it's not super short. Therefore, I can get my gallons in the ground with all of this flighting. And because we do have that thick clay soil, this is the heavy duty tip right here. So traditional auger from Power Planner without the heavy duty tip starts here. This is the heavy duty tip. What happens is that it creates like a pilot hole. And so it can really get into, pierce that thick clay soil and allows the rest of the auger to get in there and work. Y'all, absolute game changer. Love this. This is going to be my new favorite auger of all time because it is so incredibly easy to use. This makes a great Christmas gift, and you will really enjoy it. So you can do it online, or we have some of these here at the nursery for sale as well. And the Power Planner, we had the whole kit. We had the kits there. And then coming up on Saturday, December the 16th, yes. So here at the nursery on Saturday, December the 16th, you can come and attend a hands-on Power Planner workshop. We did this a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago, and it was really, really successful. People really enjoyed it. They came out here. You get to put your hands on the drills. You get to go out there and drill some holes. You can use Jenny's limited edition auger and really see what it's like. What's the difference between a 5, 7, and 9-inch? You know, you get to see all that. We will explain how to use them, how to take care of them, how to keep you safe, what the kind of the requirements are as far as just using it. A really hands-on how-to workshop. So that is Saturday, December the 16th here at Creekside Nursery. It will be from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So come, it's gonna be a one workshop. It's not an all-day event. We love Power Planner unless, I guess I could find a garden that y'all could go plant for me, but it's not an all-day event. So from 10 to 11 will be the workshop here at the nursery. You can just come and just say, hey, I'm here for the workshop, and we will get you in the right direction. We will have an events page on Facebook, so you can sign up there. Or if you don't have Facebook, just send us an email at orders@gardeningwithcreekside.com and just say, hey, Billy Bob and Jenny Rue will be coming to the Power Planner event. Can't wait to see you. So it's free. You just come. We just kind of like to have an idea of like the numbers of people that are coming. Now, that was a lot of information. So let's just go look real quick. Jerry and I didn't talk about this, but let's just go look really quick at the signature garden because we've had, it's not even been planted for a whole week now. The sod, of course, is in. If you missed that video, you can go check out that video. We've got some beautiful, delicious rain this past weekend, but look at that, y'all. Oh my gosh. Isn't it beautiful? Now, yes, I could walk on the sod, but I'm not going to. But it is very happy. The irrigation system is working great. We did turn it on just a little bit because we didn't get quite as much rain as we were hoping to get. So the irrigation system is working wonderful. This really nice warm sunshine that we're having today, it's going to be like 64 today, is really going to help it. But yeah, I mean, it looks great, phenomenal. A lot of the comments on the videos, y'all were as impressed as we were with that. And be looking for later on this week. I just got my massive order from Color Blends of all the spring bulbs. So we are going to be planting spring bulbs like crazy around here this week. Lots of fun. So we're going to have lots of beautiful spring color, early spring color in this garden as well. All right, it is still a perfect time to be planting shrubs. Like I said, we literally planted the signature garden less than a week ago. We planted that whole creek bank with nothing but shrubs, trees. It is totally fine especially if you're in those warmer zones like I am, right? If you're in the South, if you're in Texas, if you're in Florida, if you're in warmer California, you absolutely can be planting. In fact, this is the time to be planting those plants because when the summer heat hits, they will be fine and get nice and adjusted. Our Proven Winter roses are still buy one, get one free. That will go through till the end when we close on December the 16th. And also the Land and Sea is still on special for $12.99. We've got all sorts of things. If you're looking for evergreens, we've got the yin and yang viburnum. Y'all, I'm telling you, this is my absolute, my favorite shrubs from Proven Winners. Now you look at this and you're like, oh, okay, it's a nice green shrub. Yes, but it is a beautiful evergreen viburnum. This is a type of David viburnum in that 2 to 4 foot tall, 3 to 4 wide. It is for your warmer zones. This is a little bit of my silent protest because Proven Winners has decided to discontinue this shrub because it is kind of for a select group here in the South. But if you are in the South and you're looking for a low maintenance, high performing evergreen shrub, yin and yang viburnum, they're 2 different ones, but they look the exact same, will be huge performers for you. We put them in the signature garden because I love this plant. We only have a limited amount of them, so you can come grab them. Beautiful evergreen, like I said, low maintenance, great for your foundation planting. And if you plant a yin and a yang, then you will get blue berries later on in the season. The honeysuckle, this is the Sensation honeysuckle from Proven Winners. Y'all, we were 19 degrees, then 25 degrees, and look, it is still blooming. So this is, for us, it pretty much is an evergreen honeysuckle. It is not invasive. It will not take over. Does it climb and does it, I mean, obviously, yes, I mean, it's a honeysuckle, so it will go up and climb. But Sensation, like I said, from the sound of it, the name, it smells delicious, and it has those classic honeysuckle blooms on it that even in December is still blooming for us, which is just kind of crazy. The azaleas, we've got tons of the Perfecto Mundo azaleas, boxwoods, spireas. Now you may look at these spireas and you're like, oh my gosh, why are you selling a plant that's dead? Y'all, it's not dead, it's going dormant. So we are in North Carolina. Yes, it is warm, and yes, I do have honeysuckle blooming, but spireas are deciduous, right? Just like your hydrangeas. We have gotten down to 19, 25, multiple nights in the 30s. They are deciduous. When it hits a freeze, they will begin to go dormant. So if you're at your local nursery and you see this plant and you're like, oh my gosh, it's dead. Why would you sell that? It's not dead, it's dormant. You've got to keep in mind that some plants are deciduous. They will lose all their leaves. They will get fried. Others, like sprinter boxwoods, the azaleas, the Perfecto Mundo azaleas, they are evergreen. They're not gonna get fried and lose their leaves. So just keep that in mind when you're going through. Let's go up here. I mean, there's tons of other shrubs, right? So if you're looking for your hydrangeas, if you're looking for your loropetalums, your, like I said, we've got the sprinter boxwoods that are absolutely beautiful. All of those things, this is still a great time to do it. Trees, we've got people that are looking for different kinds of trees, your hydrangeas, all of those great things are ready to go. Now, I have not mentioned aquapots. So we're gonna head in here to the greenhouse because we have an amazing deal going on right now with aquapots. So we're gonna head back here a little bit towards the back. We'll come back our way up here in just a minute, but aquapots, if you're not familiar with them, aquapots are self-watering containers from Proven Winners. And they have been on the market for probably 4 years, something like that, somewhere around that mark. And when they were first introduced, we bought aquapots here at the nursery and we've been using aquapots. They are the self-watering containers. These are the ceramic glazed pots. But what happens is there is no hole in the bottom. And so from here down is water. So you have water in your container here. You'll notice it has the slits. This is your soil tube. So water is below, soil is above, and soil goes in this tube. The soil here, it comes into contact with the water and it wicks it up. Now the tube that I just dropped, that is your water, that's your fill tube. It'll sit right here, just like this guy. You've got soil all in here with your plants, and then you can take your hose and fill it up, and when it gets full of water, there's a little hole right here, and so water will squirt out the back. So you fill it up until you get water squirting out the back. This means you cannot overwater or overfill your pot. We have got a huge inventory of these. This is just not even a handful. This is a smattering of the gorgeous aquapots that we have available for sale. They're out in the Pines, but we're currently doing it buy one, get one free. So you can mix, you can match, whatever you do. They are buy one, get one free. If you were to go with a bigger pot and a smaller pot, your free one is the smaller, right? So the buy one, the free is of the lesser value. But if you wanted 2 big ones, then you get to have buy one, get one free. If you wanted to have 2 smalls, you wanted to have a vase and you wanted to have a flat rim, buy one, get one free. Doesn't matter on colors. You can mix, you can match. This is also the Aquapots. The buy one, get one free is retail garden center only. We are not going to be shipping Aquapots. Somebody sent me a message and they're like, I don't see it online. We don't sell Aquapots online. Shipping these things would be an absolute nightmare that we're just not going to take on right now. So this is for garden center only. We've had people though, because we announced it on like Facebook and Instagram, just a couple of little posts. And we had people this weekend drive a couple of hours, come up here, and they weren't just getting 2, they were getting 6, they were getting 8. This is a great, great deal on these Aquapots. And like I said, you can get them anywhere from the small. Obviously we have a lot of blues right here. Even this big giant one that Cece decorated the Christmas tree, this is an Aquapot as well. So you've got them in the blues. This is the antique lily leaf, which is a really nice kind of a classic color to it. The smooth white, we've got, maybe we'll take a trip out there, but we've got matte black. We've got all sorts of different colors available to you. So buy one, get one free makes a great Christmas present. Trust me, even if you have a gardener in your life and this could be an early Christmas present, like they get to pick them out, you're going to score some major points on that. Along with unique stone. The unique stone is still here. We've got lots of different options for you. Cece did a great job kind of decorating, setting things up here in the garden center in the greenhouse for you so that you can look at. So just a whole range. So if you want something cute and small, then you absolutely can do that. But we've also got some really nice big pieces. Let's just go out there and look. And you can see, right, I love this this is the floral cartouche. This is one of the cutest little containers that is really quite adaptable. I have some pitcher plants in mine and it's just sitting in the garden, but like right here, we've got a pansy and some creeping jenny. Like, look at that. It's not really planted, but this would be a great option for you. Put on a little step or a little stoop or something, you know, a little small space, and it will look great. So let's come on over here because go ahead and show you, we'll hit the Aquapots and we'll hit the unique stone so that you can see that. Now, these guys are the unique stone. These are the tornado urns. These are nice, big, massive containers that you could easily plant like a shrub in. I got one of these from my mom when it was a Mother's Day present, so I did this, and we have a David Austin rose in it for her. So you could put a David Austin rose, you could put a hydrangea, you could put a mixed arrangement. It doesn't matter because you've got plenty of room in here. And with all unique stone, if it's meant to be a planter, then it has a hole in the bottom, right? And we have these in all the different colors. That one, I believe, is the dark walnut. Dark walnut, light walnut are really hard to tell apart. So we have got a nice assortment of these guys. And then come on down here. Also, if you ordered unique stone and you haven't come in and gotten it, please do. We're open for 2 more weeks. December the 16th is our last day, so please come get your stuff. But you can just see a whole assortment. Galloway urns, we've got plenty of those. These are Savannah urns. It's a 2-piece. Same thing, you could put shrubs in there. Lots of different options. These are beautiful. These are the jumbo jardinières. We have like the companion pieces that go with this. Y'all, you could literally put a tree in here. You could put a Japanese maple. You could put a hydrangea standard. You could put tons of things in here. The Spanish urn is gorgeous. Now, these are obviously big pieces right here, but I kind of want to give you an idea on what we have available. Also, these are what we call rope and weave baskets. So we've got them in multiple different colors, but the rope and weave, they come in 3 different sizes. Now, you can absolutely just buy one size if you want to, but if you have an area, it is gorgeous to do a group of 3 and plant them, perennials, annuals, a small shrub. You can do whatever. This is the perfect thing to use if you have an area that is very difficult to grow things. Maybe it's under a large tree. Maybe you have moles or voles. Maybe you have rabbits. Maybe you have some sort of issue, very, very rocky soil, or like I said, under the trees with tons of roots. You can still have plants there. Just think outside the box. You're not going to plant them in the ground. You're going to put them in containers and put them in that area. So those in the different colors, the little, oh gosh, I love these, the bow jardinières. So the bow jardinière, again, 3 different sizes, very classic, very upright columnar planters, just beautiful. We've got dragonfly urns. This is one of the Biltmore collections. There's a dragonfly imprint on there, and this is a nice, it's one of those nice medium size. You can, it's not crazy heavy, you can still pick it up, but you still have plenty of soil room in there that you can plant a whole, whether you want to do annuals or perennials, it really does not matter. But we've got the toadstools, which are super sweet. The little small statues, the girl with puppies. We've got different kinds of urns, the pineapples, the sassy frogs, tables. The hummingbird planters are always super popular. So whether you want the square hummingbird planter or you want the rectangular one, these work great. Had a customer and she was like, how do you though incorporate it into your garden? And I said, for me personally, I just put it like literally in the flower bed, because these guys are short. They're up close right by a pathway, a walkway in my garden. But I literally put them in the garden with other plants all around them, and it's just a nice, unique, different feature. Obviously, if you're going to do a savanna urn, maybe you put it in the middle towards the back and you plant it. The options are just, you know, endless, and you get to choose whatever works great for you in your garden. All right, so here we have, see, look, this is where I was talking about the different sizes of that jumbo jardiniere. So you've got different ones. All right. If you see a ceramic pot out here in the pines, these are all Aquapots. So if you see colors that you like, just know that these are Aquapots. The volcanic on the milky blue are extremely popular because that beautiful color on them. These are, remember, all handmade, so the stain is going to be a little different. You can see on this guy, it's the volcanic part is quite small as compared to the vase next door, which has more of that volcanic kind of drip on it. So that's why if you have somebody that is interested, maybe they can bring them out here and they can pick it out for themselves. But we've got, this is the matte black, right? So it's kind of like what I call like a charcoal. And we have them turned upside down because they don't have holes in the bottom. And we do get some good rain here. So, you know, we don't want them filling up with water when we're not have plants in them. So we've got those. Then on over here, all the different, like the smooth blue, the techno blue. Here's that other companion piece of that quilted blue that we saw in the greenhouse. So we've got those, the quilted white, diamond white, and then there's also like chevron whites. So there's lots of different options for you. If you are interested in those Aquapots, buy one, get one free. All of these specials are running until we close on December the 16th. The nursery does close for about 2 months, and we will close December the 16th. Like I said, take those 2 months off because those are kind of the colder, wetter holiday seasons. So we get a little bit of time just to kind of breathe just a little bit more. We do a lot of projects around here. Of course, we still do the videos 5 times a week. Just because the retail garden center closes does not mean that we're not going to do our videos. We still do our videos. We got a lot of planting left to do. I've got the chicken coop area that I've got, we need to get the signature garden kind of taken care of and buttoned up. We're going to have some more projects in there that we need to get some trees in the ground, that kind of thing. And then Jerry's got to turn his attention to the new production greenhouse and get electrical and water going in that, because you know, come January, February, we're gonna have thousands of little babies in there that need to be taken care of. The gas guys came on Saturday and hooked up the heaters, so we do have heat, so there's that. But yeah, so lots of different options for you. If you have any questions, just let us know. We'll be happy to answer them in the comments below. But yeah, check out the website, gardeningwithcreekside.com. If you place an order, things that are in stock, we will get it out to you as like that day or the next day, because it is the holiday season and things, not on our end, but on the other end, with shipping sometimes can run a little bit slower. So we want to make sure we get it out in plenty of time for you. As always, thanks so much for gardening with Creekside. Y'all have a fantastic day and we'll see you in the next video. Bye friends.